What's up, nerds on the Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. We are going to jump into the old intranet line, whatever, the AC computer, I think, whatever. Because Pete, our friendly Vanyamon, or maybe Miko as the old guy calls it, doesn't wanna know who he is? It is, whatever. Okay, let's go in. Please, let me be. Don't wake me from this dream. What's going on with Pete? Only one way to find out. Let's go in and attack. I mean, there's a high chance that we actually have to fight Pete. Oh, I see something shiny. I see an item. HP spray. Wow, that's actually not bad. Ooh, a champion, right? Monzaemon is a champion. Wow, that actually did very little damage. Oh yeah, because it was Sakuyamon. Oh, okay, yeah. I was thinking, wow, but we're super effective. But it was Sakuyamon who has like below 100 attack. So well, Platinum Sukamon. I could bring him out to fight to gain more EXP, but then again, I'm once again pretty sure we are way too strong as we are right now anyway. At least we might be. Okay. Yeah, it's dark and is dead. I mean, do we really have to fight each of them? No, we really don't. It would only, like, do us good if we had Platinum Sukamon out front. Holy shit, that's a big line labyrinth thing. Yes, we're gonna go down and to the left because there is a single point. And I'm hoping there's an item or anything. Yeah, okay, there is an item, because otherwise that would actually suck. Wind Guard. Not like we're actually gonna use it, but hey, it's alright, it's alright. And you're dead. Again, I know I don't have to fight them. I know, I'm aware. And I don't wanna. But at the same time, I do what I have to do. And I really don't have to do it. Is this the way to go? Yes. Ah, damn it. Can I... shut up. Do I have... high security? Does that work in here? I think so. Because this part to the left seems exactly like the one we did right now, where we got an item. And we want items. Do we need them? Absolutely not. At this point in the game, there is pretty much no item that we would actually need. I stand corrected. Brave point B is 20,000 XP, right? Hell yeah. Got 3 of them now. We could give each of our main Digimon one of them, if we wanted to. The question would be, why would we want to? Because we are pretty strong as we are right now, anyway. Would be funny though. Like, it would be probably somewhere between 2 and 4 levels for each and every one of them. Have we been here anywhere? Yeah, we've been... No, we haven't. I don't know. At least there are no encounters. What? Does that bring us all the way back? No. Okay. Holy... Wait. Is this where we've came from? Nope, this is not where we've come from. SP restraint chip. Oh yeah, I wanted to look up... how those... I think the restraint chip works. Restraint chips work. That's what I wanted to say. Because as I said, they are used to get rid of some of the increased stats in order to increase some other stats. We got friendship twice, ain't that nice? Okay, and this should be the end, right? Right? Okay, almost, but now... Yes, yes, that's the end. Wow, that sucks. Why Why do you have to know who I really am? No response. Let's find Pete. Okay, this is the exit. This is one place to go. Here we could jump down. Let's just check things one at a time. I don't know why I specifically started with that one, but hey, that's a piece of Pete down there, or that's Pete, or fragment. Nakano Broadway Construction, Part 1. Construction plans for Nakano Broadway, hereby abbreviated as NB, were announced in 1959, ultimately taking 7 years to complete. The reason for the lengthy duration was due to a major issue that routinely manifested throughout the process. During land leveling, underground water leaked, resulting in an immediate halt to any and all work within the area. A large lake formed and the site was left alone for a long time. Mysteriously, large fish appeared en masse, attracting fishermen. Records also indicate people bathed there in large numbers and that a child at a point drowned in the lake. Today something terrible happened. A strange Digimon appeared in the middle of my bed. It was so cold in there. Even when I tried calling out for help, nobody came for me. But these two detectives eventually showed up, Kyoko and Renegade. Renegade asked me who I was, but I said I didn't know, so Kyoko gave me a name. She decided to call me Pete because I'm sort of time capsule. Yes, Pete, that's my name. Made me so happy to have one. Names really are special things to have. Okay, so the old guy thinks Pete is his old cat. But this seems to suggest that Pete is the reincarnation of the drowned kid, maybe? Possibly? Maybe both? I have no idea. But hey, an item! Oh no, firewall level 4. Whatever will we do? You gotta blast it away. I wanna see an explosion. Like, walls open. Whatever. SP restraint chip. Yay! Nakano Broadway Construction, Part 2. No blueprints exist for NB. 1961 saw the Japanese government commence its income doubling plan in order to re-energize the post-war economy. In tandem with unemployment policies, public work projects flooded the country, with major construction companies allotted huge budget. Around 1962, one such project, the main route for the Shuto Expressway, was completed ahead of schedule. It was at that point that attention turned back towards NB. Idle laborers and resources were funneled into the area from central Tokyo, at which point work on the building commenced in earnest. It's likely that there wasn't time to even think of preparing proper blueprints for NB at that stage. Yoshito really likes this girl named Fuyume Yuki. He always sits me on his lap and tells me all about her. Everything is perfect about her, he says. Her singing, her dancing, her looks, everything. He says she's a 1 in a million among idols. I can't do any of those things. I can't sing and I can't dance. But what I can do is curl up and fall asleep on Yoshito's lap. I love doing that. I also just love hearing Yoshito talk to me so happily. Okay, so Pete is the cat. So the thing with the drowned kid doesn't have anything to do with Pete, it seems. Just with Nakano Broadway itself. Got it. Okay, and here we are in the beginning. We're gonna go with the first. Well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with the first warp point here. I think all these data points are like variables, as in it doesn't matter which one you find first. If I went to this first, it would have been part 1. If I went to the last one in line, if we go all around, it would also have been the first. Like the first we find is always the first. Is always part 1, and the second one is always part 2, I think, because otherwise normally we would have checked this one out first. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 3. With no blueprints to draw upon, concrete was poured and rebar as erected, tailored to the land around the site. When construction was concluded 4 years later, the final building had 3 underground floors as well as 10 floors above ground. East Asia's greatest commercial building was therefore constructed on little more than sheer willpower. However, this came at a cost to some aspects of NB's integrity. The escalator, for instance, only connects the first 3 floors. Most of the underground floors have also gone unused in the ensuing years. Such quirks are direct results of the circumstances surrounding the building's inception. Okay. Yoshito told me that he and his son have been to a World's Fair once. He said that the line to see the moon rocks was really long, so long that it made them tired. But he said his son still had a good time. People also called Yoshito Chef Mitsushima. His full name is Yoshito Mitsushima. Yoshito is a big, important man in the computer room, so he doesn't get to go out with his son much. He's glad they got to see the World's Fair. I wish I could have seen the World's Fair with Yoshito too, but he and I are always together in the computer room. So that's okay, I'm content. The thoughts of a cat reincarnated as a cat Digimon. That's weird? Touching? Both? I'm gonna go with mostly weird, but still. Alright, I'm pretty sure we came out of this one last time, right? Right, we went all the way over to the left and then we came out of here. Yeah. We were here, we went in there, got out of the other one. Great. Now we're gonna go to the right, I think, and leave the snake path to the left for the next time. Yeah, we see something up there. Oh, yeah, got something. Kind of Broadway construction part 4. In most cases, large commercial buildings are run by their owners, who control everything from PR to tenants and internal bylaws. BW was an exception to that rule. From the very start, shop and residential spaces alike were sold piecemeal. People who bought their real estate inside the building were then free to utilize it however they pleased. Because of this, soon after NB opened, shop owners and residents started remodeling work on their respective stores and apartments. In the end, this meant that formal blueprints for NB weren't drafted until 8 years after the building was originally completed. Even in those early days, the building's layout had already become too unwieldy for anyone to fully grasp at that stage. What was WP or BW then? Whatever. Yoshito always has me sitting on his lap, patting my head all nice and gently. I love Yoshito. Yoshito always calls me Miko. Miko is a girl's name, but Yoshito gave it to me, so I love it. Okay, we were here already, right? Yeah. So let's go back out here and go all the way to the left to, I think, the last part, right? Maybe? Up there, yeah. Seems about right. And then we're gonna basically confront Pete or Miko or both. Yeah, okay, now we're up here, and that should be the final piece. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 5. The basement of Broadway once housed a vacuum tube computer within its walls. It had been brought into the building after the end of World War II by war criminals who evaded arrest, shielded from the prying eyes of MacArthur's GHQ. The vacuum tube computer's purpose in those days remains a mystery. It's possible it could have been utilized for things such as mathematical computations or code breaking, but such speculations is unconfirmed. As time went on, there was eventually nobody left to carry on the original purpose set forth for the terminal. At that point, the computer was apparently buried inside a wall somewhere. Why? Why not in a museum? Because it's old and nobody knows about it. It's dark in here. All dark. I can't see a thing. I'm okay being in the dark. I'm not scared of it or anything. It's never been this dark before. Yoshito's not here. I don't even smell him. I can't go back outside. Yoshito, where are you? Yoshito, Yoshito. Please sit me on your lap and pat my head again. Yoshito, Yoshito. So when they put the computer in a wall, did they mistakenly also put the cat in there? Like, holy shit! That's... I mean, globally speaking, that had to have happened a few times in history. Absolutely. And I mean, animals get stuck like pretty much everywhere. I once went to Ireland from school, and we were in a church where they had a cat carcass in like a glass box, because that one was found in one of the organ tubes, which is freaking weird. But it's the church we're talking about, so of course it's freaking weird. And so did Yoshito just lose his cat to being buried in a wall? The cat died, reincarnated into the computer as Pete? Like, holy shit! That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Now you know who I really am. I'm Miko? So it's begun. Though I have to say, this is a bit more than what I bargained for. If this keeps up, the building's going to collapse for sure. Who am I? Anybody tell me? Please, who am I? So, do I just go with them one after another to get everything? Or do I tell them, hey, you're Miko? Let's go with Miko. Yeah, that's right. My name is Miko. Yoshito is my friend. Pete is your friend. Yoshito is calling out for me. He's been looking for me this whole time. He found me. Yoshito. I'm guessing if we had put any of the other things, he would have said stuff. Pete would have said some stuff about it. But be like, no, that's not it. And then we'd have to use the next clue. But it's Miko. Phew. Looks like the tremors have stopped. Just in the nick of time, too. That's my assistant for you. You've done well. Now I don't have to worry about any broken coffee cups. Hee. One-dimensional characters and shit. Miko, it's really you. Yoshito, I'm so sorry. You've been waiting for me for so long. You're sorry that he had to wait? You were... whatever. I'm the one who should be apologizing here, Miko. I'm the one who left you alone this whole time. I'm so sorry, my friend. No, it's okay, really. You don't have to be sorry. I know you've been waiting for me since the day you had to go. Oh, Miko. Thank you. If it wasn't for you, I'd have never lived to see Miko with my own eyes again. I should probably explain. You see, back when the vacuum tube computer room was still around, I lived here in this building, away from my family. The computer room was where I used to work. The only family I ever had with me the whole time was Miko here. I talked with Miko about everything there, my memories of my family, Fuyume Yuki. Anything to help keep my loneliness at bay in there. He would join me in the computer room, and we spent many hours together over the years. Eventually, they closed down the room and sealed the whole thing off with a thick wall, like it was never there to begin with. It was around that time that I lost Miko, too. I couldn't find him wherever I looked. They sealed off the room where you've always been with Miko, and you couldn't find me. Like, I know it's not supposed to be like that, but God, the characters in the game are the densest I've ever seen. I had a bad feeling about where he might have ended up, and came back here who knows how many times to rescue him. In the end, I couldn't do anything for him. I gave up, and over time nearly forgot about him. For I knew it had been decades since we'd last been together. I can't thank you enough for making this happen. Couldn't have been reunited without you, kid. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now we can go back to living together again. Thank you. I'll never ever forget this day. That's freaking tragic. I mean, a happy end in a way, but it's like basically someone died and now haunts you, but at least you're back together kind of thing. It's just, at least Miko now has a tangible body, but still, holy shit. That's dark even for this game. I see. Nice work. I can only imagine how hard it was, but you really did a good job. So our Pete was actually a cat named Miko, sealed deep inside a wall, along with that old vacuum tube computer from the American occupation days. And somehow, using the building's intranet, or rather the power of its ley line, he merged with the computer and became a Digimon. That old cat's had a hell of a life, wouldn't you agree, Renegade? Can't say for sure that the actual assimilation process entailed, but at this point we know better than to doubt it happened. It's amazing just how much and yet how little the digital and real worlds are siphoned off from one another. I imagine the reason Pete showed up again after all these years is because of the digital wave abnormalities we've seen. But you know, there's still one thing about the whole story that bugs me a little. You mentioned that towards the end, old man Mitsushima said, now we can go back to living together again, right? What do you think he meant by that? What did he mean by that? They lived together in the computer room or near the computer room because he lived away from his family with the cat in the computer room. Now the cat is back outside the computer room and he can go back to living together with the cat. Ha! Like, what's there not to understand? I hate those characters. Why do I like this game? I like this game. I can't help it. Not only that, but in the case you solved earlier where he was the one behind the urban legends, how did he keep breaking into the building? That's what I also want to know. Because K-Cafe was open because the owner knew about it, but the owner couldn't have given him a key to Broadway. That's not possible. Let's assume, for the sake of argument, that he somehow had access to an entrance that let him come and go at the timing he did. If he'd physically been getting into the building so much that way that he had being reported, you'd think someone would have gone differently. What? Got any theories you'd like to propose? Yoshito Mitsushima, if we looked into his backstory, we might be able to find our answers pretty easily. Okay, two possibilities. He's a ghost, or he still lives down there somewhere. What do you think? Should we dig a little more? No, probably... Yeah, exactly, leave him be. Please, leave us be. Don't go looking for us. Ah, that's understandable. Then it's probably best we do indeed let sleeping dogs lie. Alternatively, we could let the occult club's kids know about this. I bet they'd have a real field day going after it. I mean, they came face to face with a real... You know what? Nah, let's keep it to ourselves. They're probably both ghosts right now. Not all mysteries in this world need to be solved. Nakano Broadway brings many things together. The spirit world and the world of the living. The normal and the surreal. And now the physical and the digital. Truly, nothing is impossible in this crazy hole in the wall we call home. You know, maybe it's just me, but sometimes this game feels like two different games. Like, it was like someone wanted to have a detective kind of game, but didn't know how to market it. And so they slammed Digimon on it because it just works. Like half a finished Digimon game and half a finished detective game, and then they try to connect those two. Doesn't it sometimes feel like it? Whatever. I got that, got a memory up. Could we now please just fight Examon? Oh, well, looks like it's just you and me again here. The couches look pretty empty without Pete around. We better get more clients to keep them warm. Yeah, but can we please go and fight Examon now? Who is a data type, so we would need... What's it called? Virus types. Good to know, good to know. Take on some cases. Could you just please leave me be? Falcomon's property. Kowloon level 1. Oh, it's gonna be so hard. I don't know if... I mean... These things seem to count towards... being some cases that she keeps mentioning. Because last time I only could progress because I did one or two of these quests. So let's just do the same again. Or maybe it's something having to do... yeah, shut up. Maybe it's something having to do with Oh, can't eliminate encounters if there are no encounters around here, right? Maybe it is something to do with the Nakano bulletin board, which I highly doubt because it was only mentioned one time and brought us into the ghost thing. So I highly doubt that suddenly there are more cases or whatever up there. Okay, there's a Biomon. I could have talked to Falcomon or listened to Falcomon. I heard there's going to some big festival for us Digimon. That's not proper English. There's going to be some big festival for us Digimon? Actually, I don't know what the festival is, but it sure sounds fun, whatever it is. Hey, it's me. I've got a new case I think you'll love for sure. As for the details, come back and we'll talk. I'm doing cases because you told me to do cases, and then you call me like, hey, we got a case because I just stumbled over something. It's just, you could just, could just send me here because why would I go here in Kowloon level 1 in the beginning of Kowloon level 1 if not for those shitty little quests? Why am I still complaining about this game? We know what it is. We know what it is and what it do. And what it do strangely. But whatever. Feels like I'm being grumpy right now. I'm not. I mean, I kinda am, but hey, whatever. Yes, and there is one new case, yay! Nakano Digimon Festival. Tentomon Ueno Museum, planning an event for the Digimon. Let's make it even more exciting. Help me, Renegade! We got a Tactician USB! That's the thing where you get more EXP. Renegade, great to see you here. My name's Tentomon. I can't tell you how grateful I am to be helping me out, really. I'll spare the formalities, I just cut right to the chase. Yes, he ain't putting together a big shindig, I might say. I'm calling it a Digimon Festival, Digifest for short. And I want the one and only Renegade here as the guest of honor. That's basically why I filed the case with you. With your help, I just know the festival will be a huge success. So what do you say, yayin or yayin? Don't tell me I don't know, Renegade. Buddy, you're a regular celebrity among us Digimon. You're nice to us, you talk with us, you even help us when we're in a bind. Doesn't hurt that you hang tight with the Royal Knights either. Basically, I just happen to be a real good detective we can count to solve our problems. Count on to solve our problems. Your reputation ain't nothing to sneeze at, you know? So having someone like yourself at the festival bound to help make it feel as big and important as it should. You're an important piece of the puzzle. I just figured that the festival could be a good way for us Digimon to relax a little while and not worry about eaters or humans for once. It's amazing the sheer variety of clients who attract these days. Taking on this case can only mean more exposure and more clients. So I'd say we better take Tentomon up on this little proposition and see where it takes us. You know, this side quest actually makes sense. A festival for Digimon to make him feel at ease, because the world's going to shit. Sure, that I can get behind. Awesome, then it's decided. I can't thank you enough for doing this. I meet you over at the Ueno Museum once you're ready to get started. How do they all get in and out of Ueno when I have to be invisible to get in there? Oh, it's Detective Gargos. I've heard so much about you. I'm so excited. You're gonna fight with us today, right? Hey, Renegade. Glad to see you made it in one piece. No, it's Digimon. Sorry. Now that you're here, the Digifest has officially begun. Our first event will be the Digimon Battle Royale. Okay, woo! Be ready, because I'm not gonna lose. Oh yeah, I should explain what's going on here. Huh? We heard about you took Ekmon under your wing and helped him digivolve and even become a dyed-in-the-wool Royal Knight. All of us really admired, look up to the Royal Knights. Once we heard the rumors about Heckmon, everyone wanted to battle you. We went and trained with Detective Cactus, so we can be Royal Knights one day too. Knowing that, I thought it'd be fun to set up an attraction where you go around challenging a bunch of Digimon. Y'all play along, yeah? I got Megas! They are babies! Let's stomp some babies. Yeah, Will, I know you would. That makes me so happy to hear that. I'll definitely make everyone's day for sure. Then without further ado, let the Digimon Battle Royale roll in. Let's get the Digimon, whatever. Head on ahead and meet your fearsome challengers. Some more babies! Are there any babies to fight? Here, Jiffy. No, I'm... Okay, I'm guessing those guys? Yeah. Dark times have fallen upon the digital world. Our hero, Renegade, sets foot in Ueno, a land in ruin, ruled by the terrible Dark Lord. Oh, don't mind the narration. Everyone just loves a good story to set up fights. The one's meant to be like a fantasy story or something such. Anyway, consumed by evil powers, a band of dark Digiwolf Digimon ambushed the unlucky Renegade. We challenge you to a fight! It's a fight with the terrifying trio of Ueno. Trio? Hey, wait, hold on. I made it. That makes 3. We're the terrifying trio of Ueno. I'm Devil Kuagamon. I'm evil Pokemon. I'm Dark Patamon. I'm Patamon. I'm evil. I like Patamon, it's cute. You just laughed, didn't you? I might still just be a rookie Digimon who can't seem to Digivolve, but that changes here. I'll beat you a year and finally Digivolve, you see. I'm gonna take it easy on them. Whoa, they actually have some EXP. Wow, there's actually a fight. I love it. Kill a little one. I'm sorry, I can't be held accountable to what I say during this game. I could have destroyed one of them with Aiza Ryoshin, but... Nah. Know what I mean? Boom. All just one foe, right? Yeah. Let's take out Pokemon and with the Aiza Ryoshin just destroy Kuwagamon. I'm not saying I'm strong, but I'm strong. 1479 and it's just a 2.0. You know what I mean. Oh, that's a lot of EXP. If I had Platinum Sukamon up front. I really don't need to do that. Oh, I still can't Digivolve. Why? Why is it so hard for me? Nobody else has this problem. Oh, worry not about your loss today, fair Digimon. Why, look, Princess Digimoon has graciously come to comfort the forlorn Dark Patamon. Even in your darkest hour, you must never give up hope, for an unwavering heart is the most noble thing there is. Yes, your majesty, you're completely right. I was wrong. One day, I'll become a brave, strong Angemon who can make you proud. An evil Angemon. Renegade, I thank thee. Were it not for your bravery today, I fear that Digimon may well have lost his way forever. Hehe, how am I doing? Make a pretty great princess, wouldn't you say? If I were in charge, no matter how bad things would get, I'd make it all right and beautiful again in a flash. Flowers would bloom all over. Okay. Anyway, Tentamon invited me out here today, too, as I bet you've noticed. He told me he was putting on an event that other Digimon could have fun with and wanted me to help out. And how could I not? It's a rebel way to bust our butts to make everyone smile, so that's what I'm gonna keep on doing here too. But enough talk, time to get back on script. Where was I? Oh yeah, here! Dearest hero, I implore you, continue onward. Go forth and bring peace back to the land of Ueno. You know, I give her that in this role, great. That's a role perfect for her, it makes complete sense, and she's not that annoying trying to be someone else. Better do what she says and keep going. I like this quest line, or this quest. I like it. But it's been 34 minutes already, so... My goodness, playtime already 48 hours. Granted, there are at least, I would say, 8 of those hours were just training. But whatever. Thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye!